Hey turtles, it is Monday and we're gonna finish the book today. Woo! When we last left off, the kids had just noticed Stego was running down the way and we assumed they're off to try to catch him. So here we go. Chapter 8. A dino-sized problem. Quick, grab him, Gabe cried frantically. The friends sprinted to catch the dino. It's slide tackle time, exclaimed Caesar. Caesar made a wild dive for the dinosaur, and Caesar Jr. slipped from his grasp. Now the hippo was loose too. Peppies, cheered Juanita. I can use your mom's garden hose to lasso them, Laura shouted. She grabbed the rubber hose and tried to throw a loop around Stego's horns, but the dinosaur's spikes pierced the tubing. Water sprayed everywhere, knocking the mini beasts from Gabe and Laura's arms. Now, all 5 animals were back on the loose. Whoa. Is everything all right out there? Gabe's mom called from the kitchen. Gabe felt like his head was going to explode. Yeah, Mom, he shouted. This is a disaster, he said to his friends. What are we going to do? All right, here. Oh, somebody predicted Dr. Bunsen was going to come help. I think you're right. Stand back, a voice cried behind them. Gabe turned just in time to see Dr. Bunsen racing into the backyard like a bizarre superhero, magnifying goggles in place and his white lab coat blowing in the breeze. He brandished a cannon-like machine with a net on the end. The friends jumped back just in time, and what do you think he said? Huzzah! Huzzah! Cried the doctor. He fired the machine, releasing a soft mesh net across the yard, and in one fell swoop, all the mini beasts were wrangled, even Stego. The dataset sat on the lawn, panting, exhausted, and stunned. Raising his goggles, the doctor broke into a huge grin. It worked! They did indeed grow! Back in Dr. Bunsen's laboratory, there was a large pen for the beasts to scamper around in. Reunited with their zebra friend, the not-so-many beasts rolled and they wrestled. Dr. Bunsen, did you figure out a way to fix this? Laura asked. Alas, no, he admitted. It seems the growth and life effects are quite irreversible. Irreversible, let's think about what that means. He didn't have a solution, and now they're irreversible. I'm thinking that means that they can't be changed. Well, what are they going to do? Based on my observation, the beasts will be full size by tomorrow afternoon. What are we going to do? Asked Laura. We can't raise real-life wild animals. The doctor nodded. Yes, it's quite a dilemma. I was hoping my 3 new, some might say Snoopy friends would have an idea. Can you think of anywhere that might take care of exotic animals? You mean a zoo? Said Caesar. Gabe, Laura, and Dr. Bunsen stared at him. Caesar, you're a genius, Laura cried. We'll take them to the zoo. They'll be perfectly safe there. Caesar blushed. Then he picked up one of the doctor's chocolate bars and took a bite. What can I say? With great appetite comes great brain power. Caesar's kind of funny. All right, Chapter 9, Operation Zoo. The next morning, 4 very ordinary-looking people pushed a very ordinary-looking stroller through Newtonburg Zoo. But underneath the pink blanket covering the stroller was a very, very unordinary-looking shape. What do you think's in the stroller? I hope you got it. Caesar peeked beneath it. The wide-eyed mini beast stared back at him. Tell me again why we can't just give the animals to the zoo rather than sneaking them in, complained Caesar. Because they'll want to know how we got a hold of a zebra, a giraffe, an elephant, a chimp, and a hippo, Laura exclaimed. For the 100th time, you can't adopt wild animals as pets. Or extinct animals, Gabe said, worried. Dr. B, what are we going to do about Stego? Never fear, said the doctor. I have an idea that will keep your young dinosaur friend quite safe. But for now, we have a stealth mission to complete. Gabe nodded. Right. Caesar, are you ready with the zoo schedule? You know it, said Caesar. He had gone to camp at the zoo the past 3 summers and knew the animal feeding routines by heart. Good, said Gabe. Let's go over the plan. The workers open the pens to feed the animals on a set rotation each day. We'll use Juanita's stroller, modified to hold the mini beasts, thanks to Laura, to sneak our animals to the pen entrances. The workers will think the mini beasts wandered out and will take them back into the pens. So here's that picture. Do you think this plan's going to work? I don't know. The elephants are first on the schedule, said Caesar. That's where we should. Hey, don't touch that. A little girl was tugging at the pink stroller blanket. She stopped mid-pull. Uh-oh, there she is. She's going to try to pull. Oh, man. The little girl was tugging at the pink stroller blanket, and then she stopped mid-pull. Sorry, said the girl's mother. She just loves babies. Do you mind if we take a peek at your adorable? The mother eyed the unusual shape moving under the blanket. The beautiful bundle of joy? No time, I'm afraid. The doctor stepped in. Must be off. Animals to see, schedules to keep. Oh, look, another stroller. And he pointed. And when the mother turned, he and the data set zipped off. At the elephant pen, the friends waited along with a crowd of visitors. Right on schedule, the workers came, and then stealthily, Gabe and Laura maneuvered the stroller to the pen entrance. The moment no one was looking, Gabe eased the little elephant out from under the blanket. It stumbled forward, bumping into the leg of one of the coworkers. Whoa! The coworker looked around confused. How did you get out here? Back into your pen with Mom. It worked, Gabe whispered to his friends. Come on. With the same sneaky skills, they returned the zebra, the giraffe, the chimp, and last was Caesar Jr., the hippo. The friends watched as the workers filled into the pen, but when they turned to the stroller, they saw Caesar Jr. looking up at them. Where's the blanket? Cried Caesar. The toddler from before was standing next to the stroller, clutching the blanket. Her mother stared wide-eyed at the mini hippo. Is that, she started to say? Uh-oh. Gee, don't you just love your stuffed hippo? Gabe exclaimed, shoving the tiny little mini beast into Caesar's arms. It's so funny how if you push him in the stroller while Dad is changing our baby sister, he looks real. Caesar looked at at the mother. Yeah, he said, I love playing with stuffed toys. Before the mother could reply, the friends scurried away, blending into the thick crowd. They quickly slipped alongside the pen entryway and nudged Caesar Jr. toward one of the workers. Well, hey there, little fella, the worker said as he noticed the tiny hippo. You shouldn't be out here. Happily, Caesar Jr. bounded into the pen with the other hippos. Gabe, Laura, Caesar, and Dr. Bunsen stood with the now empty stroller beaming. We did it, guys, Gabe exclaimed. We saved the mini beasts. And they did. And so you think the story's over. I mean, solution, done, solved, got the animals back, everything's great. But there's a chapter 10. It's kind of a cliffhanger. Are you ready? The adventure of a lifetime. So the next morning, the friends returned to Dr. Bunsen's laboratory. You never did tell me why you call yourselves the dataset, Dr. Bunsen commented. What does it mean? Well, you see, Laura began, we gathered enough data. It's an acronym, interrupted Gabe. His friends looked at him. It stands for danger, action, trouble, adventure. It's kind of our thing. Let me read that again. Danger, action, trouble, adventure. Not data. That makes sense. Yeah, Caesar and Laura both exclaimed, exactly. Dr. Bunsen nodded thoughtfully. In light of our adventure, I'd say that's an excellent description. All right, well, what's the cliffhanger? But we still have Stego, Gabe pointed out. Can we help him? The gleam came to the doctor's eye. I believe I have the perfect invention for our dino dilemma. Follow me. The friends trooped after the doctor down the stairs of the mansion. To their amazement, the basement held another, even larger laboratory. This is where I keep my prototypes, the doctor exclaimed. Prototypes are like experiments or machines that are in the first stages that people usually fix a couple times before they become the real thing. This is where I keep my prototypes, the doctor exclaimed. For years I've been working on a time travel portal. It works, but I haven't had an opportunity to test it. I believe this is a perfect chance. Oh,